This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I'm here at Bird. Since 2017, this neighborhood favorite has provided refined American comfort food with a creative, upscale twist. I'm joined by Devin Collier, who is the manager, owner. Thanks so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Let's start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, you're a husband, father, businessman. You're formally educated in food and beverage management in the Art Institute of Colorado.
Yes.
In the past, you've had experience in the food industry across multiple locations. Share with us a little bit how you decided to join on with Bird. How did that start?
So it was interesting. I actually moved here in 2016. I worked at a place down the street and made some really good friends there. And then we heard an opportunity that Bird was opening here, and one of my friends brought me over. So I actually started as a server, and then I moved up to a floor manager, and I moved up to general manager, and then slowly I partnered up with the owners, and now I'm majority owner.
That is exciting. Pretty neat story.
Yeah.
I mean, we basically sat down with the founder of the restaurant here probably nearly 10 years ago. And really his passion at that time was pretty clear. He basically, meeting the needs of the neighborhood and the local community. Is that still the mission here at Bird?
Oh yeah. We think it's super important to be very involved in our community and cater to them. It's kind of our passion. That's where it kind of makes me day to day. You know, it's like I really want to see those smiles on my regulars' faces and meet new people and just making sure they have an overall great experience.
Excellent. Speaking of passion, what attracted you personally to the food and beverage industry, and how early in life did this passion start for you?
So me and my family, my dad and my mom were both very big cookers, and my family was, still to this day, we have Sunday dinner, and my family, they cook big meals, but we were always cooking when I was young. I remember making pancakes with beer in them, my dad used to do, but all the alcohol was burnt out, so we were okay. But yeah, I had a passion for that. Started 16 at Subway, and then slowly kind of kept going on and did the culinary school thing and just love it.
Easy fit for you, obviously.
Yeah.
Love great food. I mean, originally you're from Omaha, Nebraska. What brought you to Denver? And you explain that a little bit. Why do you think Denver is a good fit for you personally?
Well, I had a lot of friends that lived here. I've been visiting it since I was 6 years old. I went skiing in the mountains. I was very familiar with Colorado and loved the atmosphere, loved the people. Everyone was so nice and just so inviting, and it was a place that I really wanted to be. I lived in Omaha my whole life, and I just thought I needed a new adventure. And I was looking at the Art Institute of Colorado, and I was like, perfect, I can finish my degree and move somewhere else, and then hopefully that gives me an opportunity to move forward in the career.
That is great. I mean, we live in Denver, which is home to many foodies. People love their food here. They love a variety of cuisine to choose from. Why is the menu here at Bird a great fit for them?
I would say that it's a well-balanced menu. We really like to cater to people that have food allergies too, but also are looking maybe on the lighter side, not as, maybe on the, the regular comfort food. I always like to say that we're comfort food that doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. That's kind of our thing. We do it nice, fresh ingredients, and we're cooking things from scratch and really concentrating on a good quality overall dish.
How would you define comfort food for somebody out there that doesn't know what that means? I mean, what is comfort food?
So I would say something that just, hits all those spots for you, that makes you feel good. And you kind of have also the community with that. If that's your family always going there, it's like remembering your mom's dish, that you always did, or just kind of like that, that thought later on, oh yeah, my mom used to do this, is good, or my grandma used to.
Food that's combined with some memories almost.
Exactly.
I mean, it makes you feel good, it takes you back to a certain place, kind of like a song would.
Exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about the menu. What time does the restaurant open, and is a great Benedict a great way to start the day? Share with me the variety of Benedicts that you guys throw at us.
Yeah, so we open at 11 during the week, and then on Saturdays and Sundays we open 9:30. The Benedicts, one of my recipes that I made was a fried chicken Benedict, and it's a little fried chicken breast with the biscuit, poached egg, and gravy, and it's just a hit. But any of our food's great to start any time of the day.
I mean, from the breakfast bird burrito to chicken and waffles. I mean, these are definitely comfort foods that are going to meet everyone's palate. I mean, I looked through the menu, I got hungry just looking at it. What would you say is the most popular breakfast item that the locals really seem to love?
I would say it's probably the fried chicken Benedict,
Okay.
or the breakfast burrito, or the the chicken and waffles. So
It's pretty hard.
yeah,
to
I'm always say that, people ask me, and it's like, oh, what do you recommend here? And I'm always the worst at it. I'm like, oh, I keep going off of different tangents, and so maybe not the best person to ask that question.
Is there a certain time that you stop breakfast and move into the lunch, or does brunch kind of take place most of the day?
So that's kind of our niche. I thought was kind of unique that we could do is we do 11, we're open till 4 p.m. every day. So like for those late risers and those people that still want breakfast in the late afternoon, they can get it. And I didn't really see a lot of other restaurants offering that.
One of the first things I notice when I walk in here is you've got a place that has some kind of intimate areas.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about a double level area. We've got the patio out in front. This has to be a great place, maybe party or a corporate event. Tell me about that as well.
Oh yeah. So we have it's a really cool, the building was an old house. So we have this little loft area that a lot of people we do for our business lunches, so they can have a little privacy, even dinners and stuff like that. And people seem to like it because they can still see over the restaurant, kind of get the whole vibe of the restaurant still, but they still have kind of their own space as well. So.
You're separate from everybody, but you can still see everything.
Yeah.
Great place, like you say, for a business luncheon or a meeting as well. The happy hour on the weekends. How late are you guys staying open?
It's 9 o'clock every night.
Okay.
Yeah.
From fresh salads to soup of the day, how important is fresh for everything on the menu? You touched on that a little bit earlier. From local farm to table quality, is that something you guys pride yourself on?
Yes, we do. Our food, we go through it so fast that we just get it fresh almost every other day, and it's really important to us to have that quality there, because I think it also helps support.
You try to tap into some of the local providers as well, or is that kind of hard to do here in Denver?
We do have some. We work with some purveyors, but mostly we try to figure out the most local as we can get.
Good
we
balance.
work with Redbird a lot. They're just great chicken. We do a lot with them, and yeah, they've been really great to us too.
I see a vast array when it comes to fried chicken. Chicken and waffles, Nashville chicken, even chicken strips for the kids. Would you say chicken is a universal comfort food no matter what state you come from?
Yes, I would say so. And it's been kind of universal, like you said. You got all those other restaurants that are popping up with chicken, but it's just a good balanced meat. And I think that everyone can kind of get behind,
I'm definitely one that loves chicken. When it comes to entrees, I mean, you pretty much have everything covered. I see duck, pork chops, shrimp and grits, even meatloaf and jambalaya. Has to be a pretty talented chef in the back kitchen along with his team to pull off that wide variety. Tell me a little bit about the chef and your team.
So we've had a couple different chefs over the years that have actually brought it together. I think we've kind of done that really nice, and with my cooking background, I've done a lot of the menu building and stuff, but right now we have two great guys and they do an awesome job. So.
That is excellent. I imagine I looked at the menu, I'm like, these guys offer quite a bit of things. It's got to be hard for a chef to balance all that.
It is.
I mean, Bird is a chicken and whiskey restaurant. So before I let you go, we got to talk a little bit about happy hour, wine, spirits. Tell me what's on the bar that able to provide for everybody.
So during brunches, we do great mimosa specials and stuff, but we do concentrate on the bourbon. We have our bar manager, Joshua, who does a great job on building these really great bourbon-forward drinks. But we also have other great things. We do really great espresso martinis, and we have all those drinks too. We have our happy hour that we do every day, 3 to 6, and actually Sundays we do 3 to close. So
that is nice. Obviously nice with the weather like this. They can enjoy the patio outside. You've got a bar right here. So even if you're not grabbing something to eat, you can come in, grab a drink, and get some great whiskey.
Yeah, you get a well balance of everything. If you're looking for a drink, we got it. If you're looking for food, we got it. And if you want both, we got it too.
That is nice. Kind of nice for me coming back. Nearly 10 years ago, I sat down with the founder. Nice to see that the spirit lives on. He's serving the local neighborhood. As you serve up comfort food for the locals, is it comforting for you to be able to give back kind of the community and serve the folks as well.
Oh yeah, it's what drives me every day. You know, I really want to. It just the smiles on the face that the people get that come in here, and like when I ask them, I go, "How was the food?" and they just go, "It was awesome," and it's like, you know, they just give me that warmth, you know, that we're here for. It gives me so much joy in my life.
I imagine you get a lot of regulars, because I'm like, it's easy to find a comfort food here, but it's not so easy, like you said, to pick a favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of different stuff to choose from, so that's
Yeah.
cool. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, obviously, take a look at the menu. We're talking about a vast menu, and honestly, you're going to find a comfort food. There's many of them we didn't talk about. We're talking about grilled cheese, mac and cheese, Brussels sprouts. They got some great stuff that obviously I'm going to have to taste a little bit of them before I leave today. Obviously, weather permitting, you've got a patio out front that can take care of you, a complete bar. Like you said, you got the best of both worlds right here under one roof. Check them out on Facebook. They'll keep you apprised of any specials that they've got going on, and let you know what's happening down here. Once again, here in Denver, Colorado, that's Bird. Since 2017, providing refined American comfort food with a creative, upscale twist. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.